is here.
A season full of new tours and returning favorites.
108 years in the making.
And we're kicking it all off with our new tagline, by travelers, for travelers.
BTFT!
This isn't just something we say. This idea was born from a simple truth. We're travelers too.
We crave experiences that are real, that go deeper.
Experiences created by local experts who call these places home.
I live in India.
I live in Portugal.
I live in Morocco.
Japan.
Australia.
United States.
Spain.
Croatia.
And I design our tours.
We're not just reimagining the guided tour. We're rewriting the rules. No cookie-cutter itineraries. No rushing past the good stuff.
We use a hands-on, local design approach, creating the kind of tours that we'd want to take ourselves. We go beyond the surface, to the neighborhood level, to meet the locals and make connections.
We explore markets and side streets. We're welcomed into people's homes and connect with small producers, farmers, and artisans.
By travelers, for travelers. It's about people, culture, real life. It's about slowing down, because this is your time, your story.
It's a way of life. It's those moments when you meet people who share your curiosity.
Those moments when your favorite part of the journey was something you weren't even looking for.
This is what it looks like when travelers design for travelers.
And your story, it's at the heart of every detail. This is us. This is you.
We are travelers.
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 Explorations is whale watching on a Zodiac.
Sharing a meal with a local family in Zimbabwe.
Walking through the flower market in Bangkok.
I don't want to just be a tourist. I want to get the experience. It was like something that you see in National Geographic.
We go beyond just sightseeing. You experience different cultures. You see how different people live. And that is a wonderful thing about travel. It really opens your mind. But not only does it open your mind, it opens your heart and it opens your soul.
We have started our descent.
Whoa! Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Look, I've got Calvin in the house. We got Julia in the house. How you doing, Julia?
Good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. Hey, folks, welcome to the show. I'm Walter, your independent travel advisor with Where's Walter Travel. We book your cruises, land, luxury expedition. Now, a lot of nights we're talking about cruises, but tonight we're going to get off the ship. We're going to stay on land, and we are revealing our very first group land tour.
Yes.
Somewhere in that montage, you saw it. Somewhere in one of those 100 destinations you saw for the last 3 minutes, you actually saw a brief hint of where we're going. So how you doing, Calvin?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me. It is awesome, as we were just talking about before we went live, that I'm local, so we're able to be in person. But I'm excited to share a little bit about Collette with Julia and reveal something that we've been planning for quite some time. I'm excited.
The three of us came up with a great idea for the next time, because Julia's going to be local pretty soon. So how you doing, Julia? How things over there?
I'm doing fantastic. Doing great in Florida right now, but different part of the state, but having a blast. Everything's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, folks, we're going to be talking about all things Collette today and land tours. Of course, we're going to do our big reveal, but we're also going to be talking about some other destinations that they have, some exciting things. You know, land tours are not what they used to be. Everybody get on the bus, get off the bus, take the picture, get on the bus, get off the bus. It's not like that at all anymore. And in fact, the tour we're going to do is literally limited to 20 people. So with Rebecca and I, we can take 18 folks with us. It's going to be totally immersive, totally different. Yep. He was just telling me about a food tour in Italy. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
So much to do.
It's not the tour reveal, by the way. Yeah.
So folks, if you've got questions about anything Collette, please do drop them in the comments, because hey, I've got not just one, but I got two people from Collette right here. You can ask questions to the source. They will do their very best to get you the answer. So, oh my gosh, right off the bat, what is Calvin and Julia's favorite tours? Let's put you guys on the spot. Julia, you're up first.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I've done a few. So Wonders of Ancient Greece was a really good one. It was a good one. First, everybody says, "Oh, when you went on that tour, did you see any of the islands?" The answer is no. Like, you just focused on the mainland of Greece, and it was an absolute blast. I mean, the people, the food, the culture, traveling in the off season. That's more of an off season tour. It was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend going on that one if you can. So great one. What about you, Calvin?
Oh, mine, I would have to say was Australia, New Zealand, I think it's a South Pacific Wonders specifically. Yep. And so just, man, I could have sat there on the Sydney Harbor and just stared at the Opera House. It would just blew my mind. The culture, the city was also so diversified. Crazy good food as well.
The food was good.
Some good seafood. And the Great Barrier Reef. That's probably my favorite one right now. Dear to my heart. More recent on my list that I just went to as well. So it's a little more fresh too. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
I just realized that Calvin and I were talking on the MacBook Pro mics. I just switched over to our mic, so the sound should change.
Okay, great.
Sorry about that. Go ahead, Julie. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good. I was going to say, Calvin and I were actually in Australia together for our sales meeting, and the hotel that we use on tour is actually walking distance to the Sydney Opera House. Like, you hang a left and you just walk right down that little hill and boom, you're there. So a lot of sunrise walks because you're jet lagged. So it was a total blast.
That was awesome.
Nice. And Betty's already trying to get some hints by asking how many hotels will we be staying in and what we're going to reveal tonight. We will tell you when we get there.
We'll get there.
Betty, we're going to get there soon. We're going to get there soon.
Excited.
We're not giving it away right off the bat. You know, you guys are going to have to wait just a little bit, right?
Dangling the carrot in front of you a little bit.
I know. She's like, if I know how many hotels, then I'm going to be able to look up the tour and figure it out. I know you, Betty.
Throwing the filter in there.
I know you. You guys are trying every trick to figure this out before we reveal it. So I'm going to tell you, I will tell you one thing, right? You know, it's 18 people. You will literally be able to put your hold down the moment I start running the video. It will go live on my website. And the other thing that we're just going to tell you guys right up front is that the tour is not set yet. They actually will not set up the tours until like mid-27, like June-ish 27.
At the latest, I would say, probably springtime of 27.
So what's going to happen tonight is you're going to be putting down a refundable deposit to hold your spot in line.
Yeah.
And then when the tours come out, we're just going to go down the line. Here's the tour and here's the rate. And would you like to get your deposit, like finish the deposit? And if you say yes, you're on the tour. If you say no, you just get your money back. So that's how it's going to work. Yeah. Because unlike cruises, like they don't have stuff 3 years out. So just know that. Yep. All right. Yes, I am a tease, Pam and Bobby. So there you go. So there. Let's see how often. All right. How accessible are the tours? And I assume, Alex, you're asking in general. I assume that depends on the tour itself. Julia, Calvin?
Yeah, I was going to say it definitely does. So to answer your question, Alex, every single tour that we offer here at Collette is going to be rated on an activity level scale. So it goes all the way as low as 1, all the way up to 4. So if you're like that 10K step a day walker, you definitely want to do the level 4s, but I will say most of them kind of teeter-totter in that category, 2 and 3 stage, just because if you think about the areas that you're going to and things like that with us. So good question.
Yeah, and I'll touch a little bit more on that during the big reveal and what that activity level is going to be as well.
Yep.
All right. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Calvin. He's got some information, or Julia. Who's going to talk first? Julia?
Yeah, I'm going to first if that's cool with you, Walter.
What's that?
I said, I'm going to go first if that's cool.
Well, you go first. You notice Julia did not quite get the blue shirt memo. Nope. Calvin and I are totally coordinated. This is why Julia's not here. If she was here, she'd be in blue. But
they
all right, go ahead, Julia.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
We're having way too much fun, folks. I hope you see that I when I say that I know people in the industry, these are the kind of people that I know. They're absolutely wonderful to work with. And when I say that, we can try to help you, especially when things go sideways. These are the people I'm going to be working with. Just lovely people. So go ahead, Julia.
Oh, I appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm going to chat through, who we are as a company. I don't know if any of you, if you guys have been on a guided tour, like feel free to drop a comment in the chat. I'm curious to see if you guys have, been on a guided tour before. But if you could advance to that next slide, I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to just chat through some of the differences, who we are as a company. So you're going to see that tagline everywhere, by travelers for travelers. So like it says up there, it's not just a tagline. So like Hal and I were just talking about, we are all travelers at Collette. So we love traveling. It's in our DNA. Nobody wants to sit behind a computer 24/7 and not go anywhere, especially working in this industry.
Me too.
Yeah.
You just saw my office. That's me.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, we like to travel. So we're going to dive into like what that looks like with Collette, how, we're not going to be talking about cookie cutter itineraries. Like I said, we've been in business for 108 years. We're about to hit year 109 really soon, which is exciting. So guided tours today are not what they were, even 50 years ago. So I just wanted to touch through some different pain points and stereotypes. So, when people see a guided tour, they're like, oh my God, I'm going to be herded like cattle. That's not the case. Definitely not. The tour that we're going to be talking about later tonight, you're never going to feel like that because we cap it at 20 people. So you're going to have that really great exposure on the actual tour. I'm not going to interact with locals. That's not the case at all. A lot of our tours, the whole point of going to a different country is to interact with the locals and hear from them and hear their stories. So some of our experiences look like a home hosted meal. When I was in Greece, we went to an olive oil farm, which was really fun. So we actually heard, it was a family run olive oil farm. And we actually were able to hear directly from the locals, which was fantastic. And of course, taste all of the olive oils as well. So 10 out of 10 experience.
Killing me with that story. Oh my God. Now I want the olive oil.
I know. Now I need some olive oil. I'm like, what am I doing right now?
You better bring it with you when you come here,
Yes, I ran out. It's so sad. I sold my ship to my house. I'm out already. It's insane, but I'll keep that in mind, Walter. But again, like I was saying before, we really want to make sure that, guided tours are different than they were even like 20 years ago, right? So we are always listening to what the modern travelers expect. Obviously, they want a great experience. So travelers really want the experiences that they can feel. They don't want that surface level stuff. Anybody can book that themselves, right? So, you have Walter as your wonderful travel advisor. He's going to guide you, no pun intended, because we're a guided touring company, but he's going to guide you in the right direction. Just listen to what you want to do on the actual trip and steer you in the right direction of what tour you should take with us. So, like I said, today's modern travelers, they don't want dated cookie cutter versions of guided travel. They really want, companies like us to really bring that destination to life. And we really do a lovely job at that. This chart is really great because it does really speak to the Collette premium experience. So these are going to be some different, you'll see here like tour design. All of our tours are experience led, right? We don't want to just go, let's pick this one because it's the cheapest. No, that's not what we're thinking about when we're curating these perfect itineraries. Now, another thing when it comes to guided tours, a huge stereotype is pacing. Now, if you're jumping, from hotel to hotel to hotel every single night, you're going to feel, oh my gosh, like this is more work than I anticipated.
Exhausting.
It's really exhausting. You can't settle. You can't unpack your suitcase. If you have an ounce of OCD like myself, I'm an unpacker when I'm in a hotel. I don't like to live out of my suitcase. That stresses me out. So I don't like one night, stays. Yeah. So with us, most of our tours, you're going to be in each hotel 2 to 3 nights, depending on the tour. We do have some one night stays, depending on where we are in the world, just because of, what you're seeing and doing that day. But for the most part, the pacing is going to be perfection. Now, when it comes to, things happen when we travel. We all know that. I know everybody probably has a travel story under their belt. I have a million, but I don't have all day to tell you every single story. But what I can say is with our, the best thing that we offer is our cancel for any reason travel insurance. Yeah. So it really is amazing because you can literally call us up a day before your tour and say, hey, Julia, I can't go on this tour because my hair is looking horrible today. And we don't even ask any questions. We don't ask any questions at all. We cancel the reservation for you and you will get a refund back, which is fantastic. The other thing I wanted to highlight, so I don't know if you guys tuning in, if you guys are all in the Central Florida area, but when you do purchase round trip airfare through us, we actually sell it as a transportation package. You're going to feel like a passenger princess when you travel with us. Which is fantastic. Nobody wants to drive to the airport. It's stressful. It's really annoying. All you have to do is just pack and be ready to go. And a private car is going to come to your house and take you to the airport, which is fantastic. And
it's so cool that it's all wrapped into the tour. I love that.
Yeah. And then people always ask me, Julia, like I got to get from the airport to the hotel once I'm there. Don't worry, that's covered too. And of course, we all know good things have to come to an end. So we obviously give you that service to make sure you make sure you go back home very safely. So it really is nice, and everything is really easy to do with us. We have everything covered for you, which is fantastic. Now, the last thing I wanted to highlight on this slide is just our feedback-driven evolution. So here at Collette, we are really, I want to be a passenger princess. Yeah, who doesn't? I love it. But the good news is with us, every single person that travels with us can be a passenger princess. Nobody has to be in charge, which is great. Now, with that said, too, we really listen to what our travelers are telling us, right? So we really pay attention to every single survey that comes to us. And if the whole entire tour said, hey, this hotel wasn't, meeting our expectations, we'll call right away and find a different hotel that meets our standards. So we definitely want to hear from you guys. When you travel with us, if there is something that is not satisfactory, we want to hear from you. We have a whole entire customer experience team that looks at every single survey and does something with it. We don't just read it and put it in a folder and move on. We actually do something with it.
They're really good about that. They're on top of it. It's real time. It helps make a lot of things seamless. a lot of things
for a better, client experience.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly. And that kind of piggybacks right into our unmatched tour design, right? So we have to pay attention.
Did I go too fast? Yeah, I didn't go back.
No, you're good. If you mind going back one more, perfect. I appreciate you.
Sorry.
So it's tough. I'm not there live. I'm like, I can't press the button myself, But it's all good. So like I was saying before, we really just want to make sure that we are listening to our travelers of what they're telling us. And the beautiful thing about our tour design is our tour design team, they actually live in the destination that you're traveling to. You don't want somebody like me that's from America designing a tour in Africa when I've never even been there myself. So we trust our tour design team. We trust the locals that are in those destinations to deliver the best possible tour experience for you as a traveler. So feel free to kick on to the next one, Calvin, if you don't mind. I appreciate it.
I'm waiting for it.
I know. He's like, all right, I got to cue you up.
We hurt people. Come on.
Come on, Calvin. But the other thing I wanted to touch on, we did talk about our industry-leading service, right? We talked about our travel protection plan. We talked about the passenger princess treatment, which is AKA our transportation package. Now, we all know things happen when we travel. So the really nice part is if something were to happen, we do have a 24/7 emergency services team here at Collette. So, Walter, you're not necessarily going to get that 4 a.m. wake-up call from your clients because they're traveling somewhere not on the same time zone as you.
Probably not going to answer it. Sorry. That's the truth.
Did you say that out loud, Walter?
I didn't. No,
I didn't hear anything.
It to myself.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I think my mic's being weird.
I have a hearing loss anyway. Once I take these hearing aids out, I'm not going to hear the phone anyway. Sorry.
Oh man, that's hilarious. But like I said, we don't want to give our friend Walter a 4 a.m. wake-up call. So if something were to happen, reach out to our 24/7 emergency services team, and someone is always going to be there ready to assist you, which is fantastic. So I love that. And the last thing I wanted to touch on with this slide is our risk and crisis management team. So when I went to our office is in Rhode Island. We have this whole entire room. It's massive. And there's probably about 12 TVs, Calvin, right? Like it's insane.
It's almost like you're going into this big studio, like behind producing, you know.
Right.
Exactly. Like it's absolutely crazy. So with all of that said, we always pay attention to world events. So the safety of our travelers is our number one priority here at Collette. If we have like a tinge of, caution of like, oh gosh, like we shouldn't, have our travelers go to a certain area because of conflicts going on in the world, we will cancel those areas because we do not want you guys ever to feel like you're unsafe on tour. So it is super important to us here at Collette.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, do you have that branding video?
The branding video. Yeah. Absolutely. I can show that here.
This is what it looks like when travelers design for travelers.
And your story, it's at the heart of every detail. This is us. This is you.
We are travelers.
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 Nice.
Yes. Nice. Yeah. So that is a sign of who we are, by travelers, for travelers, as Julia just shared. But we have something big. We have something big coming. I think Walter's been teasing y'all a little bit. And I know we are so close to getting there, but before we do, I do want to share where all we go. We go everywhere. So I know some comments maybe came through of, certain locations and things like that. We go to all 7 different continents. We have over 170 different tours. And so we have 5 distinct.
170.
Yes, 170. We have a lot. So,
that's a lot.
Over 108 years. Coming up on 109, we kind of know what we're doing, if you know what I mean.
Wow, were you guys doing like a Pony Express when you started out? My goodness, wow.
And so we go everywhere. We have 5 distinct travel styles. 2. So when you think of the type of traveler that you are, or Walter, myself, everybody has different interests. And so having 5 distinct travel styles goes a long way. It kind of pairs up with these different types of travelers. So
I don't see odd. Odd would be my style, but I don't see odd. Weird.
We'll add that in for you, Walter, next show.
Odd or weird would be mine. Yeah.
Classic, Spotlight, Faith, those we're going to have a max of 44 travelers on tour. So classic, you can imagine, it's really the heartbeat of Collette.
Right.
We also have our small group explorations. So we're going to really dive into, and I guess I should say, those are max of 24 travelers, ranging anywhere from 14 to 24 travelers. And so tonight, I'm actually going to touch a little bit on the classics.
You got it.
And then I'm also going to touch a little bit on the small group. And I'm not going to take too long because I know we got some big news to reveal here.
People are excited.
I do exactly say, what the heartbeat is of Collette. And that's really our classic tours. Those are you're going to see the iconic sites. It's going to average 33 to 37 travelers. You can think of all the iconic sites and the journeys and the cultural immersion that you're going to get on tour. So sometimes, familiar destinations, but those familiar destinations get elevated by Collette's expertise. Nice. Having a tour manager with you in that local area who can take you to those places that may be a little more hard to experience on your own. And so some here are listed. I know one we're going to talk about is Aloha.
Aloha.
I don't know why I struggle with that, but Hawaii. So let's take a little.
This new tour is called Aloha Hawaii. It's a classic tour that visits 2 of the most popular islands. The tour starts in Kauai with 4 nights and then continues on to Maui for 4 nights. Some of the experiences that travelers will have on this tour is exploring the beautiful island of Maui, and we have a beachside hotel, so they'll have enough time to go on the beach, relax, and get out and see all of the beautiful landscapes in Maui. And in Kauai, the travelers will get to visit the Waimea Canyon and see some really beautiful landscapes and scenery. And of course, we will have a luau in the tour. We'll have ample opportunity for free time. And it's really just an opportunity to slow down for travelers to enjoy both islands with 4 nights at each. Can't wait for you to join us on this new tour.
Wow. I love Hawaii. That'd be a nice tour. Not the one we're doing with the group, but that would be
I was
a
just
nice
about
tour,
to
y'all.
say, like, if there's people thinking that's the one, you're wrong.
No, but that would be lovely. Maybe in the future.
Hawaii is nice. And then our small group explorations, you know, we have multiple, I think 50 plus different itineraries.
Yeah.
50 plus, and it's just a lot of different options. Nordic Discovery, Sweden and the Finnish Lapland. We also have Cape Town to Cairo is one that's here on the list. Man, you could just imagine yourself from the mountaintops, the wildlife, all the way to the urban industry.
It's crazy.
Energy, I guess, is the word. All the way to Cairo. So it's a lot. Here's a little clip for a new tour that was I guess announced in 2026.
This new tour is called Cape Town to Cairo, and this really is the epic journey of Africa from the very bottom in Cape Town in the south right up to the top end of Cairo in the north in Egypt. I like to think almost every day is a rock star moment on this tour. The big standout moments for me, really, it is Kruger. You're going to see creatures you've probably never seen in your life, might never see again. Cape Town is a wow moment. It is, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Seeing the Victoria Falls, standing there, it's incredibly powerful, and the earth literally shakes. And then Egypt, 4 nights cruising from Luxor to Aswan. If you've got the time, why wouldn't you want to journey right up Africa, right through the guts of Africa? What an epic journey.
How long is that? It's Cape Town to Cairo. That's
Cape Town to Cairo. It's about, if I'm not mistaken, 25 days, give or take.
It's a long one.
It's a long one. It's a big
amazing.
one. So if you're a traveler that you've seen it all, or at least you think you've seen it all, that would be a good one. That would be a good one to look at. But we have, journey through northern Vietnam, Iceland, going on dog sleds, and doing wolf dog encounters in the Canadian Rockies and the Yukon. So there are a lot of options. We also have some new tours coming out in 2027. So I know 170 plus itineraries, and we got more coming out that, Christmas in Bavaria, the Mekong River cruises, Tuscany, Japan, a lot of options. And I say all that because we also have a sale coming up in September. We love sales, right?
We love sales.
Save money. Save money.
Yes.
So this sale is, I don't even know if I'm actually supposed to show this early, but we like y'all, so here we go.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody you saw this. Don't share this with anybody. Don't tell nobody.
Top secret.
September is the booking time frame. September 14th through the 30th,
Nice.
I believe.
Nice.
Yep, through the 30th.
Nice.
And you can save up to $1,500 per couple.
Nice.
The more you book, the more you save. Depends on the area that you're traveling to as well. But right off the bat, if you're traveling to Africa, Asia, Middle East, South Pacific, things like that, you could save $400 per person and then add on. So if you book air with Collette, another 100, upgrade, another 150.
Wow.
And if you have traveled with Collette before, we're actually doing a pre-sale. So if you book, I think it opens the 9th. So September 9th through the 13th before the sale comes up, and you could save an additional up to $400 per person. So great, $2,300 per couple if you are a past traveler with Collette with the pre-sale. And then if you are a new traveler, you could save up to $1,500 per couple. So definitely something to think about based on what you've heard. If you like this type of style of travel and Collette and what we have to offer, save some money.
Sometimes it's nice to get off the ship. But go ahead.
I was just going to say, but now I've kind of wrapped up the overview of Collette. I think now is what everybody's been waiting for.
Now is what everybody's been waiting for.
Somebody drum roll.
Somebody asked, what are the dates? That's coming up in a minute. Benny will answer your question about Italy shortly. And there was one more in there. Is the airfare included? The airfare you can add. Airfare is not included with the price. So are y'all ready? Y'all want to know where we're going in 2028? Oh, I'm so excited. I really am. All right, let's do it.
We have started our descent.
Thailand is a place of layers, shaped by faith, trade, and daily life. On this small group journey, experience the wonders of this country, from the energy of Bangkok to the stillness of the north and the quiet shores of Phuket. In Bangkok, life moves along the canals of Old Town and inside gilded temples, from the reclining Buddha at Wat Po to the Emerald Buddha within the Grand Palace. At night, the city reveals another side. By tuk-tuk, you move through illuminated streets, sharing the sweet, savory, and spicy street food that captures its famous local flavor. In Sukhothai, Thailand's first capital, history unfolds. Ancient ruins, towering stone Buddhas, and paths that invite reflection. In Chiang Rai, stand at the Golden Triangle, where Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar meet and float along the Mekong River, a lifeline that has shaped trade, culture, and daily life for centuries. In Chiang Mai, spend time at an ethical elephant sanctuary, preparing food and observing these gentle animals from a respectful distance and learning from those who care for them. Connection continues around the table, preparing and sharing a home-hosted meal with the Lana family. 3 nights on the island of Phuket allow time to unwind on a secluded tropical beach, explore its old town, and cap off your journey with a farewell dinner by the sea. This is Thailand, experienced with intention, shaped by people, place, and understanding.
Isn't that exciting?
That's where we're going. We're going to Thailand, and I'm going to keep working on the website. Calvin, you tell them about Thailand while I fix the website.
Wonders of Thailand. This is going to be coming in November of 2028. So Walter is fixing the website right now, but it's about to go live once that link is up and ready. But this is where we're going to set out on a country of old and new. And we're gonna see the coastal side all the way to the inland, and it's all going to blend together on this tour. So November is one of the best months to go to Thailand. And so weather-wise, we're gonna expect mid 60s to maybe up to mid 80s. And so it's perfect weather. Walter did a phenomenal job thinking that through. But here is the tentative, because we are looking so far out. This is a tentative tour at a glance. And this is going to start in Bangkok. And this is where we're going to dive into some really respected temples. We're going to also experience the nightlife of Bangkok, which are very two different sides of Bangkok there. Then we're going to go to Sukhothai up north, very short flight, about 45-minute flight up to Sukhothai. And then we'll touch on Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, and then go down to Phuket, which is what I think of, and I always say, is kind of a vacation from your vacation. Yeah. So it's a great way to wrap up this tour with some time on a private beach and just, like I said, a vacation from a vacation. So one thing I do want to mention, some people were asking some questions on there of how many hotels, the pacing, things like that. Julia did a very good job of mentioning that, as well as our design. We strive for less time on the road, more time in destination. And this is a prime example of that. So if you look at those dots with those numbers on the map, those are how many overnight stays we have in each location. And so Bangkok, it does say 4. We're technically going to start out with 3 nights in Bangkok, and then we will go up with 2 nights, 2 nights, 3 nights, and then 3 nights down in Phuket. And then we'll finish out with 1 night in Bangkok before we fly back home. And so this pacing is phenomenal. This allows us to dive into each one. So we already talked about the style of travel. This one is going to be explorations. So this is a small group. You're going to get to places. It's live.
It's live. It's live on our website. You can register for it right now.
Let's go.
I fixed it.
Let's go.
Yay, Wally.
We're going to have a max of 20 travelers, average about 18. and we're gonna get to places that you can't get to with a big group. And Walter is
I'm
ecstatic
really
right
excited
now.
about
Walter's doing the happy dance over
Rebecca's going to
there.
see the elephants. She's so happy about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat street food. I'm so happy about that. I'm so excited about this one.
And I want to set some expectations as well. And a part of that is the activity level. Some people asked that already in the comments. And specifically, this one is a level 3. So 1 being the most leisure, 4 being the most extreme. But we're going to be in places that, you know, motor coaches can't get to because we're getting off the beaten path. And so that's taken into consideration when we're in deciding on these activity levels to make sure that is good. So getting into a tuk-tuk, getting on and off a boat, something that we need to think about. But level 3, you know, if we have questions along the way, we can talk about that.
Absolutely.
But one thing I want to say is your tour managers, Julia touched this earlier. They are phenomenal. They are with you from beginning to end. They are local. They know the culture. They know the ins and outs. We're going to have guided experiences, but we're also going to have free time.
Nice.
And so those free time, pockets of free time, rely on your tour managers because they're going to help you make the most of your time, keep you out of trouble. Maybe a Walter, you know how he is, but
the tour manager is going to be reeling Walter in half the time. Let's be honest.
But they're going to help you make the most of your time as well. And one thing about Thailand, if you don't know, it is a pleasure to visit. It is a pleasure to visit. They have such warm hospitality, and they are so known for being friendly. And so as you see on the screen, often called the land of smiles. It's a way that they communicate. It's a way that they have just many different meanings. But Bangkok, capital of Thailand, we're going to see a lot of the city in multiple different fashions. We're going to see it through a little private boat. We're going to navigate through the waterways and just throughout the quieter side of Bangkok. But also we're going to experience the traditional, you know, the Thai life there. We'll also
the Thai
go
life.
The Thai life.
The Thai life. Nice.
The traditional.
That's a good one, Calvin.
Good dad joke.
Yep. There you go. But also the history side and the revered side, the sacred sites, like Wat Po Temple. And this is kind of an example of having free time because I said it already, we're going to have guided experiences, but maybe you want to chill in the afternoon at the pool.
Yeah.
You can do that. We're going to have time for you to do as well.
Rebecca will be doing that going,
drink. Exactly.
And then I'll be the one bringing the drink over.
Or if you want to explore on your own, you can also go to one of the largest shopping malls in the world, or what I call the Thailand Central Park, if you want to stroll and get away from the city. But we're going to go to the Grand Palace as well. That one is phenomenal, amazing place. And then also the nightlife of Bangkok. We're going to go on a tuk-tuk tour. I know he's excited.
I'm very excited about that tuk-tuk tour. I just like saying it.
Yeah, tuk-tuk. For those of you who don't know, that little green wagon is a tuk-tuk. It's a little like taxi in the city there. So we're going to sample street food, very authentic cuisine. And this isn't just tasting food as a tourist. This is a part of the culinary experience of a traditional or of the life of Thailand, of the Thai people. And so this is a regular life, part of their regular life in the city. So if you want to, you want to cue that.
Right. We got your little guy, don't we?
Yeah, we have our little tour, virtual tour, if you will.
Check this guy out. I can't wait to meet him.
Guys, this is the Bangkok street food tour. Bye. This is the place where we come for, the mango sticky rice. Let's see how she's gonna prepare all the mango, cut everything right here. Sticky rice, they cook with coconut milk, stir with the coconut milk, and then they cut with the fresh mango. This is the location of the Asim Pad Thai. This restaurant here since 1981, and they have very good home recipe. Let's get inside and try it. This is the best home recipe Pad Thai in Bangkok. Let's enjoy. Bon appetit.
Buddy, oh my God, I can't wait to eat that food.
I know.
I'm hungry again, and I just had dinner.
I'm so flipping excited. Street food is my jam.
Yeah. I love it. And another thing on tour and what makes Collette special, and Julia again touched on this, but we go off of traveler feedback. And so sometimes, occasionally, we may have some split feedback, and we offer choices on tour. So, you know, it gives you options because people also have different interests, you know, different temples. Not going to go into the details, but one thing or another, you have the choice on tour, and it's included in the itinerary. It's not an optional cost along the way. Another highlight of this tour is in Sukhothai, the resort that we stay in. And so I know this is all tentative, so I don't usually go too deep into detail of the hotels because they can come and go. But this one has been around for a long time, and I don't suspect that this is going to go anywhere. But this is a phenomenal countryside of Thailand, and where it's going to be around the rice paddies. You kind of get some ideas of inside, and then also beautiful pool. It's really a blend between culture, but also comfort together. So very beautiful. It's gorgeous all along the way there. And then in Sukhothai, we're going to see some very much more history, if you will. So, I mean, 29-foot tall Buddha, over 20 ancient temples in the area, specifically in the historical park. We're going to see there's a little more perspective to the 49-foot Buddha. It's just towering. You see that right next to
look at the hand.
The hand. Dang. It's like the size of a body. I mean,
I'm gonna feel really short standing next to that one day. Jeez.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know if you would come up to the height of that first leg there, Julia. No
I
offense.
don't think I would either, Walter.
I need a step ladder. I'll be done, Julia.
Sorry. She's gonna get us so good when we do one of these together. She's gonna be.
She is. I can't really say much because I'm on 5'9". I'm just right above her.
I'm 5'7", so you know she's gonna be the kid sister. She will get us back.
Yeah, she will.
Watch out,
again, some ideas of free time in Sukhothai. In Chiang Rai, we're also going to be brought to a little diversity. So this is where the blend of multiple different influences from the 3 different countries, the Golden Triangle, where Thailand, Laos, and Burma all connect. And we'll also take a little different perspective on the city. And that's going to be through a boat ride on the Mekong River. And that's where we're going to float through the meeting point of those 3 countries as well. So a lot of different ways we're going to explore that. In Chiang Rai, we also bring our time to lively nightlife as well. So food, snacks, really seeing how the locals and also the visitors get to intermingle and learn about each other's lives and upbringings as well.
Travel nurse, I just double checked the links and they are working. So I see she said she can't get into the site, but I just double checked it, and the link is the link is working here too on the phone, so I can see it working.
Okay.
Tuk-tuks are fun. Been there twice. You will not be disappointed.
Love it.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, it's a great time. We're also going to go into Chiang Mai. Also a lot more history, also culture, and this is where a little bit of a maybe excitement comes into play with Chiang Mai. Look over there, Rebecca's sitting over there.
I know, she loves it.
But we're also going to have some breathtaking views, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that mountain, but at the mountain's peak.
It's a beautiful mountain.
Where it's a beautiful mountain. We take a ride on a cable car, and we go up, and it's actually, the views are just magnificent. It's beautiful.
Love it.
Modern life, traditional life really comes together in this area. But this is where I was getting to is elephants.
Yeah.
In our explorations,
Rebecca,
we get clapping over here.
Is Rebecca clapping her hands right now?
Yeah.
Yay.
This is where we go to this elephant sanctuary. And we call this on our explorations an impact moment on tour. And this is something that you're going to leave because it's really self-explanatory. You're going to be impacted. You're going to change. You're going to go a changed person or leave as a changed person.
Yeah.
But you're going to observe the elephants roaming freely without any direct interaction. We're careful with the animals. Love there. That. Here's a little glimpse as well. We'll learn responsible practices, supporting their safety and their natural behavior, but also see them graze, bathe, socialize, do all that. And what I love about this is we prepare food for them. Oh, so we'll prepare food as a group, and we'll also share a meal together. That's separate, but we'll share a meal together as a group there at the sanctuary. So
I love it.
It's definitely an impact moment. You love it, and this is something that I don't believe anybody else does as far as a U.S. operator, tour operator.
Cool.
They don't go to this. This is off the beaten path. Motor coach isn't going to get you there.
Yeah.
It's really perfect for our explorations.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
But flowing from that impact moment kind of goes into a secondary, it's not official, but secondary deep cultural connection. And this is where we meet with a local family and have a host meal. So they're going to make their traditional dishes. They're going to make their food and prepare it and come together just in a simple home cooked meal and talk about your upbringing, talk about their culture. You talk about yours, and you get to know them and maybe get some inspirations with some recipes to bring back home. Mix up and all
amazing.
Of that.
That's amazing.
Some more choice on tour. Of course, can't go to Thailand without a Thai massage. Depends on who you are. Or you can get a local dinner. And then
going with the local dinner.
Yeah,
I can get a massage, but I want the local dinner. Yeah,
the food.
And the nice part too with our choices on tours, right? Like maybe Walter obviously doesn't want to do the massage, but maybe Rebecca does, right? So
she wanted the food too. We're right there with the food.
both foodies. Let's get on the food chain.
So sorry, Julia. Food.
It's okay. It's okay.
But that is a great point. Everybody has different interests. You can go whichever direction you want to. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this reveal, this is a time where it's almost like a vacation away from vacation. So we get to wrap up in Phuket, and this is where we trade the mountains, the land into the island life. And so it's known for its beaches, the forests, the vibrant towns, everything like that. And also the hotel there, it's a nice private beach. So views of the ocean right there from your room as well. It's beautiful. We're also going to get the vibrant cities of Old Town. There's a lot in the town, lively with maybe pubs, bars if you want a drink, or the social life there of the locals, little boutique shops, everything like that. A lot of different influences as well. European, Chinese, Thai, of course, and all of that too.
Nice.
We'll have some free time, so it's not tour again. And I left these free time in there because I really want y'all to understand we make it easy for you. We break up the guided travel. We break those stereotypes, just like what Julia was talking about earlier. So you're going to have time to go to the beach if you want, or do more explorations if you want. It's all up to you in these times of free time, and just allows it to you. But like I said, this is a great way to really wrap up in the tropical paradise. And before Phuket, or before ending, we will fly back to Bangkok to wrap up the tour before flying home. But any comments before Thailand, before I kind of go into the logistics of what a tour is like?
The one thing that I did forget to mention right off the top is the dates are not set yet. Some people ask for the dates, and that's because they will not set the dates until the middle of 2027. We know that we're going in October, November. Calvin and Julia have already pulled the slot. Like, we have our own tour of 20 people, and that's it. We can't take any more than 20. This is a very small group tour. And what you're going to be doing now, when you go to my website and you click on register now, you are RSVPing and putting your spot in line. That's what you're doing. So you're going to put down a $300 per person deposit right now. 100% refundable. 100% refundable, because we honestly do not know what the fares are going to be until they release them. Even these guys don't know, because it's a whole nother department that sets it all up. So what we're just doing right now, we're just saying, hey, we're setting up the line. We know we're going, and it's going to be October, November. And that's all we know at the moment. And as soon as those itineraries are ready to release, Calvin and Julia are going to grab a specific date for us. That's going to be our tour. And then once we know that, and then we know the price, I will be going right down the line going, here's the dates and here's the prices. Would you like to go? And if you say no, you get your $300 per person back. That's how it works.
And that's the QR codes on the screen there. And just like Walter said, we're going to expect that in springtime. So could be April, May, June, that time frame that when we get those rates out. And so be on the lookout for that. A couple things I do want to mention, I'll go back a couple, is we do a hometown pickup. So we probably have people everywhere online. I know this tour is set out of Orlando, but we will have one pickup per air gateway, so per airport. And so what that means is we pick you up at that pickup point, we take you to the airport. The internal transfers are taken care of. Of course, the transportation in tour is also taken care of. So you don't have to stress out about how do I get something in a different foreign language, a taxi or something like that. There's somebody going to be there holding a Collette sign that gets the group together, and we will take you in there. And then when your trip concludes, we bring you right back home. And I like to say the most stressful thing about traveling with Collette is showing up to the bus on time.
Correct.
Get to the coach. If you get to the coach, the rest you just kick back and you're fine to go. We even do the baggage handling when we move from hotel to hotel, so you don't have to lug your suitcases. We do that for you. But last thing I do want to say before I will pull up the QR code again is travel protection. And Julia touched on it, but I'm going to reemphasize this. This is something when we get to that point, and we'll provide pricing at the time when it's available. This is something that we offer as a two-part system. So a cancellation waiver is all included in this, and you can cancel for any reason. Literally any reason. Doesn't matter. We don't ask. We don't need to ask. And we give 100% refund. And that's up to 24 hours prior to departure.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's a heck of a policy.
24 hours prior to departure. And that's refund. That's not a credit. It's not a voucher. It's right back to you. Now, if you wait that long, you do forfeit the cost of insurance, but you get everything else, 100% of what's put towards the tour, for you. Your flights, everything like that. It also covers trip interruption, medical, insurance of it as well. So that is something that it's industry leading. Nobody else offers. Peace of mind as well. This is a big trip. It's not, it's a big trip. So you want to make sure you are covered. But I will emphasize again what Walter just said. We have limited space. And so, yes, we don't have the rates out right now, but a refundable deposit of $300 does hold your seat. And you will have first dibs for when that pricing and the dates do come out. So scan the QR code, hit the link, go to the website that Walter has published already. Save your spot because it's going to go. I promise you it's going to go. We have max of 20 seats. They're going to go. So this has been a pleasure. That's all I got.
And another way to think about it, 9 couples. That's it, 9 couples.
Correct.
So,
goes fast.
So you want to hold, and this is pretty normal for groups, when we're trying to look at groups this far out. You might be saying, well, why are we even talking about this when the group base isn't ready? This is kind of normal because something like this is only 20 seats. So we need to talk about it before it comes out, because once it comes out, I'll never get the group. Yeah, it's too late. It's gone. So that's why we're doing this now. We know we're going. And if you are interested at all, you just need to put down the $300 per person deposit. Just know 100% refundable. No harm, no foul. If you say, when we show you the rate and we show you the tour and we show you the dates, you say, you know what, it's not going to work for me. No problem. It just comes right back to you. That is really that simple. We wanted to make it as painless as possible, but at the same time, we need to show Collette commitment that yes, we've got people who do want to go. They might not all go, but we at least need to show some commitment to Collette to say, yes, we've got some folks ready to go. If you're having any trouble on my website, just refresh it. Because I had to go through it like 4 or 5 times to get it to work. I was so excited, I forgot to set the URL. I didn't have the right link. I didn't have anything right. So I had to jump over there and fix it.
It's all good.
So just refresh my page, my website a couple of times, and then it should work. Or just go to the QR code. But you can go to where'swaltertravel.com. Alex has a great question. Are there any solo supplements on your tours?
Great question. Yes, we do. So don't think of, and I know they've been making some changes lately, but don't think of a cruise line where it's, double the price. That's not the case. It's usually the difference of the accommodations. So I can't tell you the exact rates, what it will be, but it is going to be a solo supplement that's not double the cost. It's just going to really be the difference of the accommodations.
Okay. Good question there. I think we had some others. I'm trying to see if I got anything else up there. Barbara Kempton says she's been there. Well, Barbara, we got 169 other tours that you can do. So if you've been there, we got you. We got you with 169 other tours that you can possibly do. Alex, again, Alex coming through with all the questions tonight. Alex is the guy who was hounding John like hour after hour after hour. Poor John. Just
Alex is the culprit. Okay.
Right through it. So way to go, Alex. You did not wear him down. But can you manage the flight if you book with Collette, or does Collette pick the flight?
Julia, do you know this one? Do you want this one, or do you want
it's a double-edged. It kind of depends on when you're booking. So when you're booking within the group, what'll happen is we can lock in an airfare schedule for you. If it's not something that you like, no worries at all. What we can do is you can chat with like a group specialist that we have here at Collette, and they're able to, chat through with you the different live airfare schedules that we have. So you do have some flexibility with it, which is great.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I love it. I love it. John says, leave me in Phuket. No need to fly home.
I'm with you, John. Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So
any other?
No, I'm just trying to see if I got anything. Did I forget anything, people? We already answered the airfare, but we'll answer it again. Airfare is, whenever you see a price on Collette's website, the airfare is not included. But here's the thing. When you do add the air with Collette, that transportation is automatically included. They're going to come to your house and pick you up as long as you're within 50 miles.
For a group, that's where we'll have to talk of the primary airport is going to be within 100 miles. And then all the alternative
if you're
airports will be
booking your
within
own
50.
tour as an individual, they will come to the house.
Within
But because
50.
we're a group, like you said, like Orlando, we live in Orlando. So there will be one pickup point in Orlando where everybody get there and the car will pick you up. And then the same with the other gateways. Like if JFK is a gateway, there will be one pickup point for JFK. And if you go there, the car will pick you up.
Right.
But if you're booking your own independent tour, then the car will pick you up from home so long as you're 50 miles.
Within 50 miles.
Within
as
50
an
miles of an
yeah.
airport. How cool is that? That's a great benefit for booking the flight through them.
Yes, absolutely. And when we do bring out the cost for this group, we usually do wrap it up, just so you're aware, in one big package. But when it's time to sign up, you have the option to, just buy the land or not buy the flights. I stumbled over my words there, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense.
A lot of talking today. All good.
Yeah, a lot of talking today.
A lot of talking today and a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see so much of the excitement there. That link is taking you directly to, like, if you're on my website, basically we have this sample tour that Calvin and Julia so graciously gave me. This is a sample. So what you're seeing on my website is a sample tour. This is not the exact tour that we will necessarily be going on, because we're always tweaking again. Customer feedback.
Yeah.
They'll tweak. They'll even probably tweak it again a little bit even after the 2027 season based on the feedback of 2027.
Yeah.
So the pricing will come out and the dates will come out sometime in the spring of next year. We're just getting everybody in line right now because we have to. If we wait until, heck, if I even wait until the winter time, it might have been too late because too many agents would have already been stacking up, lining up for 28. This is a very, very popular tour, very tiny, inventory. So, so I'm so glad we can finally breathe.
Now we can talk about it.
I feel so good.
We can actually say Thailand.
I know. We can say Thailand. John can say Thailand all he wants now.
Exactly. Yeah.
John, I'm so happy for you right now.
Me too.
And folks, this is just the beginning. I know that I have been a cruise-focused travel agent. And heck, I've been cruising for over 20 years. This is what I know. This is what I love. I am starting to get a little bit into land, but we brought John Tober on board. John is more focused on land than cruises. And at some point in the near future, we're going to bring on another land specialist. So Where's Walter Travel is going to start expanding our land business. And you're going to hear us talk a little bit more about land as we get forward. I mean, why not? We got 170 destinations just from these guys right here. And we have a food tour in Italy.
Yes. I want to talk to you about that.
Like not a food tour, like a food tour. The whole tour is based on food.
Yeah.
Oh my
I think
God.
that's the next one, Walter.
That's going to be the next one.
Little cooking class.
Yeah, or John's going to do it, and I'm just going to go along. I'll be the passenger on that one.
There you go.
I can
Get a
pick on
vacation.
John. John, you're doing a terrible job. No. Just kidding.
Nitpick them. I'm playing.
I'm having so much fun. This is so much fun having you here.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
Julia, next time you got to be here.
Yes.
Next time I'll be in person, I promise.
Oh my gosh, folks! If you got any last minute questions, please go ahead and drop them in the chat there. So we are going to Thailand. Yeah, look, John said he will host the food one. Go for it, John. I think you should go for it. But folks, wow,
yeah,
that was a fun night.
It was
a fun night. So again, I'm Walter, your independent travel advisor with Where's Walter Travel. We book your cruises, your land, your luxury expedition, and in 2028 we are going to Thailand. We would love to have you come with us. Go to my website, where'swaltertravel.com, group travel, or click on that QR code right now. You're going to put down $300 per person to hold your place in line. 18 people, 9 couples. That's it. That's all that can come with us. This is a very small group tour, and we chose this one on purpose because it is so small. It's going to be very personal. You want to go to Thailand? This is how we go to Thailand. I mean, we could try to plan it ourselves, but why would you? So if you want to come with us, please do. Remember, totally risk-free.
Yep.
When we present the information to you, you're going to have like 24, 48 hours. You can look at it, think about it, and then you make that decision. And if you say no, it's okay. It all just comes right, no harm, no foul, comes right back to you. But if you want to come with us, please do go ahead and put the put that deposit down so then we can show Collette. Yep, we've got a group ready to go, and we'll go from there. I'm so excited. That was fun, man.
This has been a blast. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
The virtual handshake.
That was so good. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you to Calvin and Julia for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having us. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Well,
it's been fun. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Julia. And I'll see you guys Sunday morning. We'll be answering your cruise questions at 10:30 in the morning. And then I'll be back here next Thursday night with somebody. I have no idea, but I'll be here with somebody. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.